Hello dear students, let's discuss JNK Reorganization Act 2019 in detail. I will be teaching this in many multiple parts so that I will cover every important section of this act, and I hope you won't miss out any question if asked in the exam. So let's get started with the first two parts in this video, okay? So JNK Reorganization Act of 2019, okay, as by the name says, was present in Rajya Sabha. So this is the first important point. The bill was present in Rajya Sabha on 5th August 2019. Okay, remember this date, 5th August 2019. It was present in Rajya Sabha, and then after that, when it was passed by Rajya Sabha, it was presented in Lok Sabha by Amit Shah, okay, who was the Home Minister, and it was presented in Lok Sabha on 6 August 2019, one day later, okay? And then after 3 days, it received the assent of President of India, who was Ramnath Kovind, on 9th August 2019, okay? And then this JandK Reorganization Act or bill got passed finally, and then it came into existence on this very important date, which we'll have to remember, that is 31st October 2019. Okay, so if we count the important sections, articles, and the schedules that are present in JNK Reorganization Act, this becomes very important. You have to remember, students, that there are 103 sections. There are 103 sections. I'm again repeating, there are 103 sections in this Organization Act, and it is divided into 14 parts, okay, and it has 5 schedules, okay. 103 sections, 14 parts, and 5 schedules, okay. So we are going to discuss these parts one by one, okay, and then at last we're going to take the schedules. First we're going to discuss parts and sections. So part 1, okay, total parts are 14. So part 1, its title is preliminary, and it has two important sections, okay. The first section discusses the short title, that is name of the act. That is name of the act. What is the name of the act? JNK Reorganization Act 2019. So section 1 tells us about the short title of the act. So let's go to the part 1 section 2, that is definitions, okay. Here we are told about the definitions, and it has many what subcategories, or it has many subsections, okay, subsections. In short, you have to remember that section 2 talks about definitions, and it has subsections from A to P, okay, many subsections are there. Now there is the part second of JNK Reorganization Act, part second, okay. Part second is very important, and it has 7 sections which are very important for the examination. And the title of this title of the part second is Reorganization of the States of Jammu and Kashmir, how the states are reorganized, okay. So section 3, if we will discuss, section 3 talks about UT of Ladakh, Union Territory of Ladakh, without legislature, means there would not be any legislative assembly, okay, means no legislative assembly, okay. I hope you have understood it. And section D tells us that there will be 2 districts in Ladakh, UT of Ladakh, that is Kargil and Leh, okay. So this is section 3, that there will be UT of Ladakh and without legislature, and 2 districts, that's Kargil and Leh. Now let's move to the section 4. Section 4 tells us that there will be Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, and it will have its own legislature, that is with legislature, okay. So it will have its legislative assembly, okay. And let's move to the 5th section. 5th section tells us that governor of existing state, who is the existing state, that is Jammu and Kashmir, to be lieutenant governor or LG. It means simply that LG replaces governor, okay, of state. Okay, so we used to have governor of state, now it will be replaced by lieutenant governor. Okay, that is section 5. It's very important. Section 4 is important, section 3 is important. Okay, now let's move to the section 6. Section 6 is amendment to first schedule of constitution. Okay, if you are aware about the first schedule of the constitution, first schedule of the constitution tells us about the definition of states. About the definition of states means the definition of a state. What is a state? It is told in the first schedule of constitution of India. So section 6 of JandK Reorganization Act tells us that there will be an amendment to this section. What will be the amendment? Section 4 and section 3 will be added. Section 4 and section 3 will be added. Means now the word state, okay, of Jammu and Kashmir will be replaced by UT of Jammu and Kashmir. So this is section 4. And what is section 3? Section 3 is that Ladakh will be now replaced with UT of Ladakh. Okay, so there is a change in the first schedule of the constitution, and the word state will be replaced by UT, and section 4 and section 3 will be added, and the word that state, okay, state which was related with Jammu and Kashmir will be deleted. Okay, this entry will be deleted. I think this is entry 15. Okay, you don't have to remember the entry number, but just remember these things. Okay, so now going to the last section, that is section 7 of JandK Reorganization Act part 2nd. Sorry for the disturbance. Section 7 of the JandK Reorganization Act part 2nd is that saving powers of UT of Jammu and Kashmir means all the powers that J&K state had. Okay, all the powers J&K state had before. Okay, so there won't be any effect, in the powers when it comes to changing the title of UT. Means the UT of J&K will have the same powers. Okay, UT will have the same powers which it had erstwhile. Okay, so this is part first and part second of the JandK Reorganization Act of 2019. I hope you have understood this. If you did not, just go back again and watch it again in fast forward, and I hope you will be able to understand this. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next section.